this is where I'm living now. This is a view from the bathroom. Straight to the bedroom. Bedroom straight to the bathroom. Exit to the left, straight up out of here. And it's nice out here. It's beautiful out here, actually. I mean, we had some low fog this morning. And now it was like rather warm this evening. It was hot as heck today. So anyhow, yeah, with this election going on, this is the strangest election we've ever had. Well, it's been the kind of weirdest presidential situation too. Because really that guy wasn't no real president anyhow. They had to make him a president in the last days of his last days. Because see, no. Not gonna go through this again. Not another 4 years. No one's gonna make it. I will though. I'll survive because I already know now what's going on with it. See, now that I know what's going on with it, I know what their program is. Now it's all right with me. You know what I mean? I'll adjust. I'll adapt. I'm like a chameleon, but just give me a minute though to come out of this shock. I've been in all kinds of shocks, culture shocks, ethnic shocks. Shots. They gave me shots for my ethnicity. I don't know what the hell been going on, but I know one thing. As soon as I get off this toilet, I'm going to get in that bed. Okay? And that one I have to sleep on lightly because I got to give it back to the people because, nah, that's all right. I'm not ready for one of those lift up automatic sit you up, down, remote up and down beds, because I'm already up and down anyway. I don't need no additional help to get up and down by no bed. I don't need no bed to raise me up yet. Not in that bad a shape. Thank you. Father in heaven, I tell you what. And I even thank Lucifer because he walked me through downtown LA. Lucifer. He walked me through downtown LA for many a year. I was like, okay, how long is this going to last too? He wouldn't go away fast enough. So talking about figuring it out. I figured that shit out what to do. I said, fuck that, I already know. This check ain't in my name, and I know it's not mine, and I know it ain't hers. I don't give a fuck. She can try to cash it. Try. See, that part, that's where I was at in my addiction. Everything was tried, but I would make something happen and it would get done. Just let me sit there and contemplate for a little while on how we're going to do this. Now, you contemplate, you subject to be erased from the whole human population, people. From the whole human race. You sit up and think too long and think wrong and be all messed up, gone. Be like, what happened to everything? And people be saying your stuff outside. I mean, what did I do? See, that happened once before, but I had to go to the penitentiary for him to get all my stuff. And I know Silky put that shit together. He said, she owed me all this money. I'm going to get her stuff. Let her go out there and commit a crime. I'm going to get everything she got in this apartment. I'm going to take care of her daughter, send her to her granddaddy's. See, Silky was a very good man for me. You know, he wasn't the man for me alone because he had a lot of women all over the place. That was You know, so that was another thing. So anyway, I was like the main girl, but I was off the hook. I was off the hinges. I didn't give a fuck about nothing and nobody. All I knew is you motherfuckers disrespected me a long time ago. Now I'm back to collect and get my dues. Y'all owe me. Now I'm back again. God dang it, I returned to the scene of the crime. All the crimes I did. What did I do? What did I do that wasn't supposed to be done? Only thing I haven't done was kill somebody. You know, for real though. Unless some of what I did caused their death, I have no idea about that because I didn't go out there. You know, what do? When you go out there, you be peddling your goods and stuff. I wasn't no peddler. I wasn't no settler. See, I was a gangster. And everybody was hating. However, I had what everybody wanted. Dudes, dope, broads, money, house, cars, clothes, kids. And the whole nine. And now everybody off in their own separate directions doing their own thing, talk about Jesus and this and the other. I talk about him too, but I don't give him no more extra stuff to put on him than he already got. Because that man got a lot on him. First of all, he got to get over them thorns in his head. That stuff hurt. I've been cracked in my head. Got 3 kilos. Come on now. You all listening to someone who has died 6 times. Yep. And you're not going to get rid of me now. You're only going to make me stronger. Whoa. I don't blame Kanye West. He talking about I ain't running for president. I'm walking. He's like, he don't give a damn. He got enough money stacked in his trust account. And see, Kim Kardashian going to have to pay him for the way she mistreated that brother. Huh? What? You, who? Armenian hooker, and your mama is a cult leader. Y'all owe me. See, they held him hostage, poor Kanye. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. His mom died on him suddenly, getting all that body work done. See, he had made some change. He was like, here, Mom, do what you like to do. She was like, shit, I want to get rid of this belly fat, give me some boobs. He like, go ahead, do what you like. And she did. The doctors didn't tell him, nah, her heart won't take all this, what we got to do. The doctors need to be sued. Who did that to her? Kanye need to look into that. See, he got a lot of work to do, too. So he could be president. Because he'll be busy getting his life right and get back what's due him. He got money. Niggas respect me now. That's it. Jay-Z and them, they done got all beside themselves and shit. He done bought up Coachella Valley. I ain't mad at Jay-Z. I ain't mad at Beyonce. I just don't like that hoe. And that's for sure. Because I know where she come from, though. Just like Donald damn Trump bump. Somebody said I was a bump on the ass of the world one time. I said, for real, what does that mean? That was heavy, deep, down, dirty, made me feel real bad. I was like, I carried that shit for a long time. I said, that's all I am. I'm just knowing I'm a celebrity. I'm Joan of Arc or Joan Crawford, pick one. I gotta carry all that load. And then you gonna say something like that? That's okay. Now I've gotten more compliments than I've ever had ever since I've been towed up. I looked better in my younger days. What happened to the good old days? March 13th. Donald Trump said, all right, everybody talking about Friday the 13th is a bad luck day. Well, I'm going to make it there all bad luck. He did. He said that they don't want to believe in the abolished slavery. Don't do it no more. And I will if I want to on the Amendment 13. That's the number of it, boys. Yeah? Okay. That one, they won't let me touch that right now. See, the reason why they scooped him up and got him into the hospital so quick, because he was on his way to this and dash and duck and all up in Social Security Administration, accounting department. See, he done closed down all these offices. So he can go creeping in there in the middle of the night and look for some money that's been left over. Donald Trump don't fool me. He talking about he got to go finish his job. Take it from America. Now he want to say, the United States of America is the most powerful world. Yeah, right. Your niece made you say that, buddy, because she's got your motherfucking little nutsack in a nutsack. In a nutshell. Donald Trump's nuts. I don't know if I should censor this one. Kids are listening to some shit I never would believe in to ever listen to. I said, what is that they said? His dick is going to be up in her where? Up in her nose. I'm like, what are y'all doing? And they want to play like they're doing schoolwork. I'm like, what y'all learning to be? Pimps and shit? Sex traffickers. Now we got to contend with them. They won't even traffic me. I be begging, please pay me somebody. I'll do anything you want. They be like, fuck you. You too goddamn. Oh, they told me I was too old to go back to prison. Now, if that ain't bad, that I don't know what to say. Now, I got a single towel in here. I got a single cell. They had lives in a single cell. Every time somebody we get housed with her, either she fuck them up or they fuck her up. They said she got, we can't put nobody in this. She got a dog. She ain't never had her own dog. She ain't got Scooter. I was like, look at Scooter. He's a big, pretty lab. So what the fuck are you doing with a dog in there? Train him and send him out to me for my emotional support. She said, support pet. What'd she tell me? Ask gonna cost you $500. I said, no, you gonna get it and pay for it. What? I said, you better train me a dog and send it out here to me as much as I'm doing for you. Much as you did to me. Oh, we gonna start that one again. Well, now I gotta go facilitate. Oh, well, you facilitated me. Now you gonna leave me in the middle of your facilitating with me. They gonna facilitate a whole nother yard full of girls who's looking at you, how fine you are, and want to be with you, and I gotta be here by myself. Nobody wants me no more. Somebody might. There's someone there for me somewhere. I'm just missing it right now because my focus is Donald Trump and Warren Buffett. Now him, he'd have my vote. He would definitely have my vote. Because I tell you what, all I got is a shower. I went from a bathtub to a shower only just so I could have the luxury of living in Huntington Beach, Orange County, Los Angeles County, Los Angeles City, California. See? California's the richest state of the whole goddamn world. I don't care what you say, how you look at it, what it is. It is what it is. This land is built on gold. I can't even get by it. Hey, people got all my jewelry they wearing on their hands unless they took it with them to their grave. I don't know. But I know Westside Jewelry and Pine, they got a lot of my good stuff up and around there, but that was every other week in between paydays. Damn shame. I was in that addiction like that. How that shit happened? It crept up on me. Before I knew it, it was full-blown addiction. Everybody around me had addiction. But now, I contact them. Jesus is their addiction. Okay, that's fine. Do what y'all do. I'm not going to bother him. He got enough problems of his own. So that's up to y'all what y'all want to do. But anyhow, I got this little thing on my leg. And it's okay, though. All I need is this cocoa butter. And it'll take it away. Yes, I always remember my mother. She used to work out in Beverly Hills. Her and my grandmother would do parties in Bel Air. My mother and them worked with Zsa Zsa Gabor. You know, I was like, what are these people talking about? Who's Taylor Swift? She got my last name for her first name, which is cute. That's it. I don't even like Mariah Carey. She be screeching like a bird, like a bird being held by his stomach. And me, I done got all this stomach fat and it done drooped. I said, ooh, golly, gravity. It pulls all your flesh down if you're not careful. So people be mad all the time, like Donald Trump people. Mad all the time. So they always got a frown on their face. So gravity done pull that frown down where they can't even turn it upside down no more. Oh my goodness. And another one. I'm in the hospital. I done took all my friends, they all white supremacists, to the hospital. In KKK territory. KKK territory. I was like, what am I doing? But I'm doing it, god dang it, because I know I got protection. My friend was riding shotgun, and she was the owner of the KKK. See, they didn't mess with me. Just she already let them know, that's my colorful friend. Don't y'all bother her. See, so I go in the hospital with them, all white people in the hospital, all white nurses, everything's white but me. But they don't know underneath I'm white. Okay, so here we go. I go in the hospital room. Oh boy, he laying in there. They taking out whatever's in his stomach because he had a big cyst in there. And so they took all that whatever was up in there. And he's laying there in extra double pain. So his broad walked in there and he getting more pain. He's like, "What are you doing here?" She was like, "I came to get some pain pills or some rent money." She said, "You get your Social Security check." I said, "Oh, no, she didn't. Come bother the half-dead man about his Social Security check." I said, "Now, what have I done? I done brought these people out here for that." So I said, "Forget it. I'm not getting in that." So I go there, look at the other patient. He had an old roommate in there, a half-white dying man, right? His mouth slack open. He about to take his last dying breath. I look at him. I said, "Lazarus." I called him Lazarus. Oh. Ooh. His eyes fluttered. His eyes fluttered a little bit. And he was saying, he looked at me, barely opened his eyes a little bit. "White man, yeah, old too. He was on his way to croak." I was looking at the machine. I said, His little lifeline is going up and down a little slow. It's gonna flatline in a minute. I'd have bring that man back to life because I couldn't take another death right there while I'm there. That wasn't going to happen because I was about to go into another nervous breakdown. Another bipolar setback, schizophrenic again. Whatever. Traumatized again. You know, and they're going to blame me for his death. So I'm like, ooh, don't die now. So he opened his mouth, and it was already open. He opened it some more. He said, "All I want to do is laugh." I said, "Well, turn your lips up." By that time, the nurse came in. Nurse Ratchet. She was mad at me. She was like, "You cannot be visiting him." I said, "I'm not visiting him. That was Lazarus. I just saved him. Jesus told me to save him." She got upset. She says, "You have to leave out of this area. You are not supposed to be in here visiting." I said, "I know it. That's why I'm leaving, because I'm not supposed to be in here at all." I went sat in the waiting room. Wow. Ooh, everybody came to make sure I was all right. I didn't leave about the hospital. I said, "I'm cool. I'm just sitting down here because of her. Because I'm about to write her up on discrimination. She keep messing with me." So that was that. So they went on with their visit. And this is quite something else because I'm working. Just for a little while. They're going to find out. She done said she been in the penitentiary for years and this, that, and the other. And she had all these work skills behind her. And we done ran her background since she was born. And we see she started working at 10 years old. I had a legitimate job with the church. I was paying taxes at 10 years old. Where's my money? See, Donald Trump didn't even pay no taxes, and he had billions, but he don't have no more money now because IRS caught up with him. Oh. So now he's got to go and finish doing what he's doing before something else happened, and he end up somewhere, I don't know, but he going to do what his manager did, a suicide attempt. That's the best you can do. You waving a gun around, pointing at your head, beat up your wife, go and shoot yourself and get out the way of everybody else. Because that campaign manager is gone. You took campaign funds and you laundered them into his family? And campaign funds is for the country's use? That goes into the country's budget. The United States of America's budget. That don't go in to take care of your raggedy, ugly-ass, demonic-ass, chitchy, clothes-wearing-ass kids. They don't even wear nothing stylish. That daughter looked like she stepped out of 1919. I don't know where the fuck these old people, they been living in them goddamn old dark castles. They so glad to get out into the bright light of America. They don't know what to do. Eric Trump, he sat up there flexing his don't have no muscle arms with a big old grin and his teeth is fucked up. Why he ain't been to the dentist? What they been doing to him? He look like Satan's little brother. I said, well, look at his teeth. They fucked up more than the ones I got left. Fuck the Trumps. I'll talk about all them motherfuckers wherever they are. Y'all don't like it? Oh, well, go to another channel. Because this is Donald Trump one-on-one. One-on-one. Yeah, it'll be one-on-one with me and him. He do anything else stupid. Okay, I'm going to go up there just like this. No teeth, no clothes, nothing. I'm going to be like a broke down, poor ass, starving Lady Godiva. I'm going to go out here and find me a horse that's running wild from the fire. I'm going to jump on the back of it. And I'm going to boogity across country and pick up those along the way. Hell, that's the way the Indians did it. They didn't have on no fucking clothes. Did they have underwear on? Their nuts and dicks was flying against the horse's back. They fucked up Custer. God dang right. They stuck some swords in their hairdo and some shit on their back and no bottoms on and toe out into that shit. They sat there and listened. They on their way. We can hear their horseshoes. See, they wore horseshoes and big uniforms, military hats, gloves, boots, belts, whips, guns. They had to go with all this shit, right? The Indians said, shit, get that bow and arrow. I'm going to get one at a fucking time. Yo, can't mess with the Indians, baby. See, because they came first. Ooh. Well, we're not going to get into that, are we? Because we're going to go back to Egypt. The land of Ur bordered Egypt. Christians, look at the map on the back of your holy Bibles.